Hey, let's talk some tight ends. We know we are always thirsty for more talent at the position. It is easily the thinnest in fantasy football. So to try and help out, I've got my top 10 tight ends heading into the 2021 season. Let's get going at the number 10 spot with the rookie, Kyle Pitts. Everybody talks about him as a unicorn coming out of the University of Florida and landing in Atlanta. It is a crowded group of pass catchers in the Falcons offense, but even still, 75 targets seems possible for the rookie, and a top 10 finish in his first year seems even more possible. I think we'll be talking about him among the upper echelons of tight ends this time next year. At number 9, it is an old favorite, Rob Gronkowski. Look, he is not going to dominate the target share like we've seen with Gronk in years past when he was with the Patriots, but he could still dominate those red zone targets. He had 17 last season. That was second on the team only to Mike Evans. Doesn't matter if he's not getting a whole lot of yards if Tom Brady is looking up number 87 when they get down near the end zone. At number 8, it is Logan Thomas, the guy who's a converted quarterback learning to play the tight end position. He had the third most targets and catches among all tight ends last season. And even though the yards numbers weren't great, that could go up. Ryan Fitzpatrick is now at the helm, and we know he's going to be vertical, throwing a lot more of those YOLO balls. That could mean more yards for Logan Thomas. Next on the list, it is Hunter Henry. Yes, he is in a tough spot there in New England as he's sharing time with Jonnu Smith at the tight end position, but still, he could be heavily targeted in an offense that really does not have a dominant pass catcher. Yes, New England went and got a lot of wide receivers in the offseason, but still nobody that really figures to take the lion's share of the targets in the offense. Next up on the list at number 6 is Noah Fant. He was hurt last year by inconsistent quarterback play, but still finished 6th among tight ends in receiving yards. His target share could remain static, and maybe he gets an uptick in TDs, whether it is Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater that wins the starting job in Denver. At number 5, it is TJ Hawkinson. He might not be as much of a downfield threat this year with Jared Goff at quarterback, but a lack of pass-catching weapons in the Detroit attack means the target share should still be pretty good, and hopefully Goff leans on him as a bit of a security blanket in the middle of the field. At number 4, it is Mark Andrews. And I know we look at the Ravens offense and think of it as a run-first unit, but still, Andrews has found a way to get 80 to 90 targets despite the Ravens being such a ground-based attack. Still has huge touchdown upside, which will keep him among the upper tiers of tight ends for the foreseeable future. At number 3, it's George Kittle. Yes, I know you can sort of shuffle a couple of these guys near the top, but for me, Kittle's at number 3 will still be the 49ers' leading pass catcher when he is healthy and on the field. The only small concern is that Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel will start to see more opportunity in the offense, which could cut into Kittle's target share, but still want to be a guy that you can set and forget in your lineup each and every week. At number 2, Darren Waller. John Gruden offenses over the years have proven to be very tight end friendly, and Waller has certainly been no exception. And look, until further notice, he is by far the top target in this Las Vegas Raider offense. So that brings us to the number 1 tight end for 2021. Look, there's no drama here. We know who it is. It's going to be Travis Kelce. Not a shock at all. I mean, Travis Kelce has been a beast at the position over the last half decade. He has finished as the tight end 1 in 4 of the last 5 seasons. You can make an argument that maybe Tyreek Hill is the number 1 target, but right now it still looks to be number 87, seeing most of the throws from Patrick Mahomes, the top target in one of the league's best offenses with the league's best quarterback. This is a guy who's going to come off the board in the first round in pretty much every fantasy draft you see this season. So there you go. Those are my top 10 tight ends for the 2021 year. Take a look at them again. Travis Kelce, of course, leading the way with Waller and Kittle coming at 2 and 3. TJ Hawkinson at 5. Logan Thomas at 8. Gronk still standing into the top 10. And Kyle Pitts rounding it out at the number 10 spot. For more fantasy goodness, be sure to check out the NFL Fantasy Football Show wherever you download fine podcasts. And be sure to like and subscribe our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/NFL Fantasy Football. Happy drafting, and we'll talk to you soon.